What up, a-holes? It's your boy Erik Levi, aka the Holistic A-hole. This week, things are getting fishy because we're talking about fish oil. Fish oil is one of the most popular health supplements on the market today. People use it for all kinds of different things. Vitamin E and omega-3 supplementation, cognitive function, heart health, and a lot of people use it to treat anxiety and depression. Now, despite claims by the fish oil industry, there's really no cardiovascular benefit to taking fish oil. In 2012, the Journal of the American Medical Association, or JAMA for short, reported that after systematically reviewing 20 independent studies that there was zero benefit to supplementing with fish oil or even taking in more helpings of fish to help reduce the risk of heart attack, stroke, or death. Then there's also the famous Framingham heart study that showed that participants who ate more dark fish, i.e. salmon, swordfish, mackerel, showed an increased risk of arterial fibrillation. Now, the whole idea of studying the effects of fish and fish oil on people with bad hearts to begin with is almost impossible, because usually people with bad hearts are also taking things like statins and different heart medications, so you can't really get an accurate read on the effect of fish oil to begin with. It's hard to tell if somebody with good heart health benefits from fish oil because what are you studying? They already show that they're in good health. Then of course there's omega-3s, otherwise known as the good fat. Biggest misconception with omega-3s is that there really is no proven health benefit for omega-3s. Now, people who tout the benefits of omega-3s will often cite the famous Eskimo diet study. This was a study conducted by two Danish researchers in the 1970s named Bong and Dyerberg. They set out to Greenland to study the Eskimo populations in that area and found that their diet consisted of mostly whale and seal blubber, after hearing that they'd experienced a much lower prevalence of coronary artery disease. But the problem with the study, they never actually compared it to any other information about any other populations, either in Greenland or other Eskimo or Inuit populations. But other studies done on this same topic have found that not only the Greenland Eskimos, but Canadian and Alaskan Inuits actually suffer a much higher rate of coronary artery disease than other non-Eskimo populations. There's also been large population studies done on both the Mediterranean and the Japanese diet, both of which are very heavy in fish, and both include people that are for the most part healthy. But what these studies found, the fish has not been linked to any kind of health or cognitive improvement. It has more to do with the intake of fruits, vegetables, and legumes. Fish oil can come from a number of different kinds of fish, including salmon, halibut, sardines, mackerel, and cod liver. Most of it's tainted with some sort of toxic pollutant or heavy metals. Children's fish oil supplements specifically have shown a high level of polychlorinated biphenyls, or PCBs for short. According to the EPA, PCBs have been linked directly to different cancers in animals and have shown to be highly carcinogenic in humans. According to the FDA, most fish caught for consumption is tainted with at least a little bit of mercury. Like, a lot of people still consider fish to be brain food, but I don't know how it can be brain food when most fish is tainted with some sort of mercury, and mercury has actually been tied to decreasing cognitive abilities. So saying fish is good for your brain is like saying alcohol is good for your liver. Oh yeah, man, I just have a couple shots of Jose Cuervo in the morning and my liver's as good as new. The truth is, many of the health benefits claimed for fish oil are propped up by the multi-billion-dollar fish industry and the mainstream media. The fact is, these guys have some of the biggest names in television behind them. People like Oprah, Dr. Oz, and even different news networks like CNN. In 2010, CNN reported about a 17-year-old kid who got in a serious car accident and suffered a traumatic brain injury. Then doctors treated him with fish oil and he made an almost full recovery. Now he's living a normal life and he even works as a DJ. So really, he's still suffering. But according to a report by the Wall Street Journal, you're never going to hear anything bad about fish oil or fish because of the cozy relationship between the FDA and the fish industry. But the fact is, there's so much medical science that shows that fish oil either does nothing or may even have detrimental effects on your health. But Erik, how can you go after a fish? It's the healthiest meat out there. It's so good for you. It's so healthy that even vegetarians sometimes eat fish. Those people are called pescatarians, or hypocrites for short. How can you not call fish meat? What is it if it's not meat? Are they robots? Is it just a figment of my imagination? Is it a simulation in my mind? What are you talking about? In the end, you really have to decide for yourself whether or not to take fish oil. The fact is, all the benefits that you get from fish oil can be found in all kinds of different plant-based foods, from vegetables, nuts, legumes. I've actually included a top 10 list of my recommendations just down below in the video description. You can check it out. And remember, I'm not a doctor. The only medical fact I know is that we're all gonna die. That is this week's Holistic A-Hole, everybody. Thank you all so much for tuning in. If you loved the video, if you hated the video, please leave your thoughts, your comments, your concern right down in the comments below. Please subscribe to the channel. Also, share it with your friends, turn people on. Send me an email to holistic.a.hole@gmail.com. Check out my website, www.eriklevi.com. That's got all the videos right there on my page. Has my stand-up on there. Also, my performance schedule right there on the website. Also, you can catch me on all the different social media networks: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. I love you, a-holes. Holistic out.